Hello everyone, I'm Gautam from AWS. Welcome to the AWS SES Workshop Deep Dive series. Throughout this series, I'll be guiding you through the comprehensive AWS workshop to build with Amazon Simple Email Service, walking you through each module and also demonstrating the hands-on exercises. Today, we are starting a journey through AWS SES that will transform how you handle email communications. The workshop is structured into distinct modules, each focusing on specific aspects of SES implementation and email management. This workshop usually takes about 3 to 4 hours to complete. We'll be building a comprehensive email solution using AWS SES along with other AWS services like SNS, CloudWatch, and DynamoDB. Overall, this workshop series is designed to take you from the basic setup to advanced implementation, covering everything from sending your first email to managing complex email campaigns. However, there is another great resource I want to point out, the SCS Quick Start Series Guide. This guide breaks down the core concepts behind every module we'll be covering in this workshop. It's a fantastic companion piece for getting started with SCS and understanding the underlying principles. You will find the link to this video series in the description below. I recommend checking it out alongside this workshop to get the most out of your learning experience. So, this hands-on approach pairs perfectly with the SCS Quick Start series, giving you practical experience with the services as well. Coming back to the workshop, let me give you a quick roadmap of what we will cover across this series. First, we will tackle the basics of setup and email sending. Then we move into monitoring and management capabilities. And then we will explore list management techniques, learn about template creation and management. And at last, finally, we will tackle some advanced challenges for those who want to push further. This is the AWS Workshop Studio where you will find all the resources you need for this workshop. So let me walk you through the main sections here. The first one that you see here on the left is the navigation, where you will actually see all the workshop modules that are being listed. Then going to instructions. So in this main panel, you'll also find the detailed step-by-step instruction for each module. And the third one here is AWS console. So we'll be using this pre-configured AWS environment for all our hands-on exercises. If you are attending an AWS hosted event and want to run this workshop independently with the pre-configured environment, follow these steps. Go to the workshop studio and then enter the event access code provided to you. Review and accept the terms and conditions, and on the main event page, you can click Get Started. To access your AWS account for this workshop, click Open AWS Console in the left-hand menu. This will open the AWS Management Console in a new tab, giving you access to a pre-configured environment for this workshop. Once you have successfully logged into the AWS account and also able to access this workshop studio, you are ready to begin the workshop. And for those not attending an AWS event and wishing to set up their own AWS environment, here is an overview of the self-guided setup process. You will need two AWS accounts, a root account where your primary domain is hosted, and a service account where you will actually set up the workshop subdomain. In your service account, you can create a public hosted zone for your workshop subdomain and set up the necessary DNS records. And in your root account, you can add an NS record to delegate the subdomain to your service account and also verify the DNS propagations required. And at last, you might need to set up the AWS CLI, or you can also use AWS Cloud Shell for command line operations. Along with this, you need to also create an IAM user with the necessary permissions that are listed or required. The detailed instructions for the self-guided workshop are available in the workshop documentation. While we won't be going through these steps in detail during this video series, they are crucial if you are doing the workshop independently. As you can see, we have clear instructions and code snippets that you can follow along with. I'll be demonstrating each step in the AWS console as we go through the workshop. In our next video, we'll dive into email and domain identity setup, the foundations of using SES. We will verify your first email address and also set up domain authentication. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll start configuring SES.